Gemini, greetings and salutations, my friends. We're going to jump right into your hopes, fears, and reality spread. The Emperor in the upright popped out. I'm going to keep that up here. It's going to be the filter in which I read all the other cards. If you're unfamiliar with how to use the hopes, fear, and reality spread, I did make a note of it in the description box below. The Emperor card itself doesn't have a placement. That's a jumper. So I'm just using that in conjunction with every card I'm looking at. That's why I call it a filter. Whew. So you've been here before, huh? There's this knowing and understanding, and this means you've been here before. Okay, this is your second time around. And this time you have a better understanding of the recipe needed to create the outcome that you want, right? Because this emperor here is the king of kings. This is a person who, this isn't a person who has a kingdom. This is a person who successfully trades within several kingdoms, right? So you've been around this block before, and you're kind of hoping you have the right recipe to get through it. The anxiety is all the choices you have to make and all the people that you actually have to interact with in order to make things happen. So it's kind of like you know how to play the political game, but having to actually do it is not the most comfortable thing in the world for you. I mean, it might just be because Geminis are very adaptable people. It might just be that you recognize everybody else is playing just a little dirty and you're like, do I really want to muddy up my reputation like that? The reality of the situation is, it's funny because you have the tower in the inverse, meaning that you've already examined your core values because something came in to disrupt them, okay? So you've already started to look at the things that used to make sense to you or the things that you used to believe in and stand for, and you are willing to make some changes, and you're willing to let your guard down in order to do so. So it seems very much to me like you know what you have to do and you're preparing yourself for what you have to do. But there's this little tarnish on your reputation or something inside saying, yes, but this isn't what we used to value. You know? So you're going into new territory by choice. But you're unsure of it. You know? It feels disruptive. Almost like you know it's going to get worse. Excuse me. Yawning. It's almost like you know it's going to get worse before it gets better. Let's see, I'm going to pull one more. But the change is necessary. I could put a spin on this and say you're not going to allow yourself to be bullied anymore. Or you're not going to allow somebody else to make decisions for you. You know, there's a certain type of strength in expressing your vulnerabilities. It's not like physical strength, but being able to have the resilience to admit that you're hurting or you can't accomplish something or that you need help in some way, shape, or form, or that you yourself are less than perfect. It's hard to do. It takes a certain amount of strength to do that. I think you understand that now. So, yeah, the change in adaptation could be a little uncomfortable when you take that journey and you go down that road. But the closer you get to the edge of your comfort zone, pardon me, the closer you get to the edge of that comfort zone, the bigger that comfort zone gets. Because you're literally pushing the envelope. Hmm. I'm gonna do one more card. Oh, yeah. Endings and new beginnings. But in all honesty, with the Tower in the inverse and the Ten of Swords here, it does tell me that the worst is behind you. The hardest part of this is over. Now it's just a matter of picking up the pieces and moving forward, taking that control back. It's going to require you to work with this team, but at least you're not alone. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I'll see you next time.